And now for my next number, I'd like to return to the
classic. Time. Hey guys, Alex back again with a new video, and this is another part to the full collection series I'm doing here on YouTube. In case you are new to the series, or this is the first time you're tuning in, or you haven't tuned in for a while, this is a series I'm doing in celebration of reaching 250 subscribers on the channel, and coming up to my 3rd year anniversary in the vinyl community. This is where I go through my entire collection. Well, it's not the biggest collection in the world, it is still too big to do in one video, so I've split it up, diced it up, and hopefully I can get it all shown off to you before we come to my 3rd year in the vinyl community. So with that said and done, I'm doing a few more letters here. I'm doing K, L, M, N, and O. The reason I'm doing N and O is because there's literally like 3 albums in those 2 sections, so I figured I'll just throw them in at the end as an added bonus for you guys. So yeah, let's it's slightly bigger than the last part I did, but there's a playlist linked in the description below if you've missed any parts, or you're looking for a particular letter or genre or anything like that. There's a full playlist in the description below, so make sure you guys definitely check that out. And we'll start this part off with the letter K, Killing Joke, Nighttime. One of the few punk albums I own, has their big song 80s on it, so that's why I have it really. Kiss, Dynasty. I know not everyone's a fan of Kiss, but I'm sort of just a casual fan. I have Destroyer as well, which is my personal favourite from them. I have The Knack, Get the Knack. The only album you really need from them. Kraftwerk, Trans-Europe Express. This is a reissue from 1993. Laney, Kinda EP. Modern, like dream pop. Laney's self-titled album. They are putting a new one out this year. They had another album out in 2018. I don't own either of those yet, but at some point I will, because they are a modern band that I really like. Now we're coming up to my Led Zeppelin section. I don't have all their albums, I'm still missing a few, but I do have Led Zeppelin's first album, 180 gram repress, Led Zeppelin 3, I have Led Zeppelin 4, or Untitled as it's actually called, but this is a 180 gram reissue. Move on to Houses of the Holy from them. Physical Graffiti, another album from them that I really like. And then I have this Russian compilation, this Russian best of Led Zeppelin. So, World Machine by Level 42. I like Level 42, just wish I had a few more of their albums on vinyl. Huey Lewis in the News with Sports. Huey Lewis in the News 4, of course, has his big song The Power of Love on this album, which was used in Back to the Future, which is my favourite movie of all time. And then Jamie Liddell, self-titled, very good electro pop album there. Linkin Park, Hybrid Theory. Again, I'm missing a number of their albums, but I have a couple. I also have One More Night as well, their last album that they did with Chester Bennington. I have Dua Lipa, self-titled debut. Little River Band, self-titled. And then Little River Band, Time Exposure. Leonard Skinner, Street Survivors, with the Fire cover, which was initially banned because of the backstory that I'm sure everyone knows. Maroon Dogs, Apart From, the Physically Impossible. They're a local band to me from back in the 80s, and their albums are privately pressed. So, and I have them both, because I also have Be Seeing You, which is signed by all members of the band. Again, I have more of this band, but they're in another section, so we'll get to that at the end of the series where I do a roundup video. But this is Maroon 5 with V, their 5th album. Okay, I have Bruno Mars, Doo-Wops and Hooligans, original European press on orange vinyl. Bruno Mars, Unorthodox Jukebox, and his 3rd album, 24 Karat Magic. Martika, self-titled, I think. Paul McCartney, Tug of War. Michael McDonald, If That's What It Takes, has his monster hit, I keep forgetting on it. But then I also have Sweet Freedom, the best of Michael McDonald. So, yeah. Bobby McFerrin, Simple Pleasures. I have this repress of Metallica's Master of Puppets. Not a very good sounding one. I would love to get the Black and reissue at some point, but for now, this is the one I have. Sailor by Steve Miller Band. Abracadabra by Steve Miller Band. The Moody Blues, On the Threshold of a Dream. Van Morrison, Astral Weeks. And Van Morrison, Vegan Fleece. That's it for all my M's. Moving on to my my 2 N's and my 1 O that I'm going to show you, and that'll be it for this video. So Nickelback, all the right reasons. Don't judge, I actually really like Nickelback. Gary Newman, The Pleasure Principle. And finishing off this video with the O Band, Within Reach. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Another shorter part of the series, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. With that said and done, give it a like if you did enjoy it, subscribe if you're new here, turn on the bell so you never miss an upload, or tune back every day to see if I do upload or not. I try not, while we're in lockdown and quarantine and what have you, I try and upload about 3 times a week if I can. Sometimes I don't manage it, but that's what I try and do anyway. But yeah, like I said, there's a link to the rest of the series down in the description below, so make sure you check the other parts of this video out if you're interested. And with that said and done, guys, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you all again very soon. Peace.